Hello there. This is part one of my latest haul of books for this last week. Um, was out to once again to check through the $1 bins at West Edmonton Coin and Stamp. I must say I really like their $1 books. They're it's always being refreshed all the time. They have like on the top they have what are basically long boxes, but it's like a wooden sort of shelf, but it's like all like there's like 8 of them, and then underneath they have pull-out drawers with they're all full of dollar books as well. And on the other side they have $2 books. I don't go through those as much, but there'll be a point in the next couple of weeks I'll go back and I'll look through their $2 ones and see. But first up, this part of the haul is mostly DC books. Let's put this over here because this was part of it as well. But before I get into the DC books, I'm going to show you 2 books that I picked up that are not Marvel, not DC. First, they're just a couple indie books. One was sort of like an impulse. I saw the name of the character, and it's sort of getting like this character's kind of having a bit of a resurgence. It's actually it's a number 1, and I thought it was, well, I wasn't sure, but it's a mini series number 1. It's called The Darkness, 4 Horsemen. So, and by Top Cow and Image. So that was just an interesting little find. So, and for $1, now this one, for $1, it's pick them up whenever you sometimes pick things and like you wouldn't necessarily buy it. Now this one, it's called. Oh, I think this is actually might be. Well, no, it can't be it says $1.75 on it, $2.50 Canada. It's like I think it's like an '80s book, '80s or a '90s book, and by Northern Lights Publishing Incorporated, and it's called Empire Lanes. And it's this sort of strange looking fantasy book. Just odd little. And I already have opened this up and looked at it, and I have to admit, the artwork looks fun. Black and white. Gotta love your black and white indie books. Now, before we get on to the rest of the dollar books, this one was not a dollar book, but I was there, and they had issue number 4 of Absolute Wonder Woman from the new All In initiative, and I have to say that I am enjoying the All In books very much. I would say, I'd say this one's maybe my second favorite. The Absolute Superman is my favorite. Then that one, then the Batman one. It's interesting because Batman one, when it first came out, I thought that was going to be my favorite, but turned out not to be the way it worked. Now, moving on, we have a couple of books, same title. One's in issue 2, one's in issue 3. I didn't have issue 1 in the dollar bin, unfortunately, but this is from the first ongoing series of this. There was some sort of mini series before this, but here we go. We got Mask, issue number 2, and Mask, issue number 3. And these are still in their original bags because I ran out of bags and boards. I have to get more. And I loved Mask when I loved that cartoon. I didn't actually have any of the toys, but I watched the cartoon. And so I saw those and I was like, I had to take them. This was another one. I was like, I saw it in there and it's like, okay, a 30 center for $1. And, issue number 303, the bloodbath at Anzio Pitt's brother. A bloodbath at Anzio pits brother against brother, and both against Sergeant Rock. My brother betrayed us, Rock, and now we're finished. So, Sergeant Rock. Issue number 303. It's interesting cover. I bought that one mainly for the cover, I have to admit. This one as well. We got Star Trek, although I do sort of collect this. I'm not going to try to get a whole run. There's way too many books for that. But I pick up books here or there depending on what I want. So this is Star Trek, issue number 49. I think this might be series DC's second series, not their first. DC's, I can't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, so we have Star Trek issue number 49, and it's just a great, ship battle cover. Oh, it's great. I mean, I will get around to reading some of these books at first. Oh, that one's not supposed to be in there. That's a Marvel book. It will be shown for the next part of the video. But anyway, those are some of the ones that I had a few bags and boards left, and there was a few of them that the nicer books and ones I was more concerned about protecting initially. You'll see what I mean by this. We got Female Furies, issue number 1, and this is the variant cover. So you can understand why I sort of wanted to get that. Let's see. Can we go glare? It's a glare. Is it better over here? I don't know. I'm not used to doing it this way. Sorry about the glare, but that's a great Big Barda cover. And I'm really, oh man, I just, here, let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna turn that light off. Hey, look, that's better. All right, so here we go. Big Barda on Female Furies number 1. All right. And this one's this is still an older book, but I've seen people show this book. It's not a key, but there is a significance to it because of what it leads to. So we got Green Lantern issue number 4. I'm getting the reflection. I don't know why it's doing that to me today. See, it was better last few times. Anyway, what we got next up. This one was strictly a cover by. We got Harley Quinn number 21. This is a variant cover by Megan Huang. It's interesting. I was checking out at West Ham Corner Stamp, and stupid freaking. No, it doesn't seem to matter which side it's on. Sorry, you're getting getting my reflection in the cover. And I was checking out, and he was looking through my books, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know why you bought that one." And I'm like, he was like, "I buy that one too." So that was a great variant cover to buy. Now this one coming up. This is an issue number 1. It says, "Enter the world of Krypton's Twilight Dimension. Superman presents the Phantom Zone." Issue number 1. I had never heard of this book before. No, I've never seen anybody show it before. And I was like, if you don't know what it is, buy it, especially if it's only $1. So I had to get that. That was and that's like I think it's like a 4-issue miniseries. So not a huge amount of books to find, but who knows if I'll ever find the rest of it. Who knows? And this series, I'm now collecting. I have like I think I have the first 3 already, or maybe it's the first issue 1 and issue 3. I know I have those, but I think I also found issue 2 recently. This is issue 6. And this is from the time of Dawn of DC, and it's Titans, and it's the variant cover showing Raven. And I like these variant covers, so I'm going to try to pick these up. And this one is by Jen Bartel, the artist, for the variant cover. All right, now we got the last 2 books of this DC haul plus a couple indies. I saw this one as well. And this was in the lower part of the dollar bins, the ones with pull-out shelves. And it's got a 1995 annual issue number 4, year 1 Green Lantern. And I was like, yes, please. I'd like to collect even if I'm not collecting the entire series for a lot of these things, especially the older ones, I want to get the annuals. I don't know what it is. I like to collect annuals. It's a thing where you don't have to necessarily pick them all up, the entire however many hundreds of books, but you could pick up, most annuals, and then just pick up other books here or there. So anyway, last book for the DC part of the haul, and this one I'm trying to get at least the first 12 issues, and then whatever else I get. And then, interestingly enough, I already have a lot of this. Years ago, I found a whole bunch of these in the dollar bin at our local used bookstore we book in. It had like almost, it had scads.
but it didn't have an issue 1, and it didn't have some of the lower ones. So I've been trying to find as many of the lower issue ones as I can. But this is Green Arrow. This is the Mike Grell run, and this is issue number 7. So by Grell, Barbado, De Burke, and Giordano with Black Canary. And somebody's knocking on my door. Anyway, I guess I'm going to have to end the video right now because somebody's knocking my door and I need to go see who it is. Anyway, that is the haul of DC books, and I hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I hope you're having a great day, and look for part 2 on Thursday. All right.